Hey everyone, and welcome to weeks 2 to 3 of pain science and OMPT practice. This sort of a lot of information in weeks 2 and 3, which is why we spread it out over a couple weeks. But this is really the meat and potatoes and sets really the foundation of everything we're going to be talking about for the rest of the course. So a lot going on in these 2 weeks. In weeks 2 and 3, some of the main things we're going to be touching on is really the science of pain. Pain science is really just a term for the science of pain, no different than the science of anything else, really. So we're going to start with a neuroanatomy review, intro into the nervous system, get back to kind of the basics of synapses, action potentials, and then the brain itself. I like to spend a lot of time with the nervous system because the nervous system is really the operating system of the human organism. You can have the best hardware in the world, like strong muscles or loose joints, but if your operating system isn't functioning at an optimal level, it almost doesn't matter what kind of shape your hardware is in. So one of my main metaphors, if you will, to explain how the nervous system works to a patient is describing it as an operating system. We're going to get into the central and peripheral nervous systems specifically and tie it back into their individual roles in pain perception. We're going to look at what happens with an AKA quote unquote normal pain response, meaning how does an input or stimulus travel through the nervous system resulting in an output of a pain perception, what goes on through those steps. Then once we kind of lay down the groundwork of the nervous system anatomy review, we're going to get into pain mechanisms, mainly nociceptive, peripheral neuropathic, and central sensitization. Being able to sort of categorize people into these three main areas of pain really helps come up with a treatment plan to start with, and it really can help determine prognosis of whether or not and how quickly that patient is going to recover from their injury or their pain. So this just kind of helps create a framework for treatment. So that's sort of the main categories we're going to hit in these 2 to 3 weeks. At the end of week 3, I'll wrap back around with a conclusion video. And in that video, I'm going to do my best to focus on the clinical utility of all this information, meaning how do you take all this information and tie it together to where you can utilize it when you go into the clinic tomorrow to help people get better faster. So yeah, that's what's going on these 2 to 3 weeks. As always, don't hesitate to reach out to myself or Tyler with any questions you might have. All right, thanks.